Network. TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien coming to you live from TFNN, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday morning, 30 minutes into the trading day, and we got markets trading higher. That on the heels of a pretty disappointing jobs number for the month of November. We'll get into that in a moment. Right now, you get the S&Ps up 17 points, 3682. The NASDAQ up 43, 12,505. Dow up 127 points, 30,059. The Russell positive by more than 1%, up 19 points at 1866. You got gold up $2, a little bit of volatility over there in gold, traded at $18.44. Silver's up 17 cents right now at $24.31. Crude contract right near $46, trading up 33 cents on the session at $45.95. Crude made it all the way up to $46.68 early in the morning. Notes and bonds, we got the 10-year yield right now at 0.97%, folks. Check it out on the volatility on the jobs number. This is a market that's really moving on that jobs number. We go from almost 137.27. Right now we're down 10 ticks at 137.11. As I mentioned, inching ever closer to a 1% yield. You put it on a daily and you see where we are, right near the boundary in terms of the lower boundary line that we reached back in early November. We were down there as well in June, back there again at about 137.11 in that 10-year. Jumping over to the VIX Volatility Index, 2076 as this market just continues to chug higher. The prior low we're dealing with, 2028 back in August. We were under that level briefly, sitting right at those lows we've had since basically February. Okay, getting into the jobs number, pulling up that headline. Jobs number coming in at 245,000. That puts the unemployment rate at 6.7%. You did have labor force participation rate and employment population ratio both declining in negative signs for the economy. Bloomberg's got a nice chart up here in terms of a flattening resurgence. We're at 142 million when it talks about employment. You see where we were before the pandemic. You see the sharp loss. You see that the acceleration in terms of gaining that back, plateauing, as sharp numbers having to do with COVID, the pandemic, areas having to shut down, hospitalizations rising, wear a mask, social distance, but the market seems to be forward-looking as usual. S&P's up 18 right now. Stay tuned, folks. Live programming all day at TFNN. Right back.